Hi, welcome to my channel with me, Emily D, and I'm so happy you're here. So today is Makeup Monday, ladies, and I'm in a collab with Glitzzy Gem, and we will be using this 15 pan eyeshadow palette by Amor Us USA, and it is the Shine Bright palette. So this is a very pretty palette. I do like the packaging on it. So here are the colors in here. So there are only 6 matte shades and the rest are shimmers. So there you go. Those are the colors. Very pretty. And we decided to create a natural look with a pop of color. So I did ask my son which pop of color should I do, and he said green. So I was very happy about that because I was thinking of using the green. I just wanted another opinion. So I'm excited to create this look over here with you all. So I'm going to start out with the shade called Bear. That is this very natural color here in the top corner. And the angled fluffy brush. So that is just going to get patted out right below my brow bone. It'll give a nice base to blend the other shades going up. So that is just going there. And alright, so now I'm going to go into this shade called Sincere, and that is this very light shade right here. So it is right beside the one I just used, and that is going to go all above my crease. Blend it out up there. And I'm going to try to bring it as close as I can to my brow bone without touching it. Just so whenever I look up, you can still see that brown shade. That very tan brown. That is very pretty color. Okay, so that is all blended out there. Now right into my crease, I'm going to use a deeper kind of brown color, and that would be called Natural. And Natural is the third one down the line right here. So that is going with a little round brush right into my crease and kind of blend it up just a little bit. So it can kind of create the dimension of a cut crease look. So I am just blending that in little circles going up to that light tan shade that I placed down. Okay, so this palette is a nice one. This is my first time using this palette, and I really did enjoy it. These shades blend in beautifully together. It is very nice. I like that you can pretty much create a natural look and put any pop of color from blue to pink. There's even kind of like a burgundy color. So there are all these shadows. The shimmers are all these in the bottom, and then they have these 2 rows right here, and then these 6, the brown, the yellow, the tan, the orange, and then the cream and that kind of burnt color there. So those are the only mattes. There's only 6 matte shades in this palette, so I think I'm going to be playing with this more often. Okay, so there is all the natural look down. Now I am going to put on some of this Pero Primero Tacky Primer by Alamar Cosmetics. I do like to place down a tacky base primer before I put my shimmers. It just makes them look a little more vibrant. And I have been trying to use that tacky primer a little more often. I want to use the products that I have. I don't want them just sitting there. Okay, Sometimes I don't even need a tacky primer for my shimmers, but I'm just trying to use it up. So there is that laid down all over the lid. I just patted a tiny little bead, and that was enough to cover the whole lid. So now I'm going to go in with this little sponge applicator, and I'm going to go into the green shade called Wild. Wild is this one right here. And I did receive this palette from Glitzzy Gem as well, so I am super happy about that. We can do a collab with the palette. I'm excited to see what her pop of color is going to be. She's going to go for the blues. I tried to create a pop of color with that pink the other day, but the pink just kind of blended in with the brown, so it wasn't really much of a pop of color. Now this green shade though, this green shade is a pop of color. It is very pretty. Okay, so that is laid down with the brush, with the little sponge applicator. So now I'm going to go over it with a brush. This is just a flat brush, and I'm just going to go over it just to make sure it is all right into the crease. I'm also going to go right into the outer corner. Just want to go over this side too. Okay, and now for this little outer corner here, I'm just going to try to deepen that up with the shade called Natural. So I'm going to go back in with that one, and that is just going to get placed back here just a tiny little bit, just to deepen it up just a little bit, not too much. It kind of just fades into that green. I can't really tell I darkened up this side anymore. I don't know where it went. There we go. I'm just patting it over the green. Okay, so now for the inner corner, I'm using this tiny little pencil brush, and I'm going to go into the shade called Brilliant. Brilliant is this beautiful kind of creamy shadow up here, and I am just packing that in my inner corner on both eyes. Just want to make sure you can see it. So I did do the other eye. I'm just going to put a little bit more. Oh no, I can still see it there. Okay, that looks nice. So now for my lower lash line, I am going to apply this in the waterline. This says Lip Liner or Eyeliner Pencil by Glitzzy. So I am going to be going in with the green side on the waterline, and I did do that over here, and it stayed very nice. So I will be applying that in a minute, but for now I am going to line my lower lash line with the shade called Wild, that green shade. So I will go off film and apply my mascara. Alright, so let me scoot up. So I'm just going right along that lash line with that green shade called Wild that I put all over my lid. And then I'm going to dim it down just a tad bit with the shade called, I don't remember which I used. I think I'm going to go in with Sincere. So Sincere is this kind of light brown shade, and we will just buff that out under it. Just to give it something to blend with. I do like to close my eye because I don't like whenever I get the brush in my eye, it really does hurt. So there we go. And now for the brow bone, I'm using this little flat brush. And I'm going to go into the shade called Kind. Kind is this beautiful kind of shimmer right there. I don't even know how to explain that color, but it is very nice. And that is just going for my brow bone. There is like something in there. Okay, so that is going right underneath my brow. This shade is very pretty. I bet it would look beautiful all over the lid as well. Alright, so there is my brow bone. There is my eye look. So I'm going to apply my lash primer and my mascara. I will curl my lashes and I will be right back to show the final look. So this is the final look for Makeup Monday ladies. And please check out Glitzzy Gem's eye look and see what pop of color she went with. So on my lips, I did apply this Glitzzy lip liner in the shade called Nutty. So that is just a deep brown lip liner. And then I went in with the Kylie Jenner liquid lipstick, a matte liquid lipstick in brown sugar. So I did empty it out. I did repot it inside this container. So here is the shade of that. I did have to put a kind of lip balm in there to really moisturize it back up, but other than that, it works just fine. So thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.